Hi, everyone. This is Northern Nevada today, and I have a show for you viewers this time. We are at the most famous Chinese restaurant in Carson City. It is called the Bamboo Garden. So, you know what's going to be happening here after I talk to this lovely lady from the mayor's office and the council. I would also let you know I am going to do another interview with a famous band that just got back from their tours. And also, we are going to be blessed with a fashion show, an old-fashioned holiday fashion show. So, if you need any information, you know it's always at the end of the show. But if you have a pencil and paper, we would love for you to jot down some information. Now it is my pleasure to introduce you to Karen Abowd. Did I say that right, Karen?
Abowd.
Abowd. And she is Ward 1 Supervisor. Karen, thank you very much for joining us today on the show. I am thrilled to have you. Well, tell us, Karen, now, you have been a supervisor for how long?
For 3 years now.
For 3 years.
Mhm.
Well, that's wonderful, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, Karen, I have on this show have talked about Northern Nevada today to everyone, and the idea of this show was to try to get more tourists to come to our area, talk about our businesses. A lot of these small businesses, as you know, are having hard times today. But wouldn't it be nice to have more seniors live out here and more people move out here because the prices are really inexpensive for homes. And there's a lot of things to do. But you know what I want from you? Because I've done all that. I'd like to know if you have any secret about the future that will bring all these people here.
Well, I think we're working forward as a city, and myself, I sit on the Visitors and Convention Bureau. We're working on marketing the entire town. In the past, we promoted the V&T Railroad, which is a wonderful attraction, but as you well mentioned, we have a lot of other beautiful attractions in this city and in our surrounding region. We're a hub for skiing, for biking, for motorcycle riding, for you name it. And we have beautiful trails. We have Lake Tahoe right at our doorstep.
Oh, yes.
You know, we're very fortunate in that we're not overpopulated. There's not a traffic issue. There's all those things available. And we're a beautiful bedroom community to some of the more populated areas like Reno. So we see growth in our future. In fact, the latest prediction for 2032 was that our population would expand at least by another almost 20,000 people. So we are working forward right now in terms of our water and sewer systems to be prepared and ensure water for our future and a good underground utility system. We're also working forward on corridor plans to beautify all of our corridors. And we're working forward and also working with other businesses coming in. So trying to expand services and opportunities and to expand and to bring in younger folks as well. We have a business incubator that's going to be opening up downtown. And that will be exciting in terms of the type of technology that brings in.
What is it going to be? Anyway, I've heard about it, but I don't know what it is.
It's the best way I can categorize it. It would be like a Google type of our operation, but it's about education and technology. So it's just a different industry for our area, and very exciting in that it brings in a different demographic.
Oh, that sounds great. So we have new businesses coming in all the time from
Yes.
other countries and other states.
That's right.
And we have more and more seniors coming in to live out here. Oh, this is wonderful because Northern Nevada, you know, everybody thinks that we're part of Las Vegas. Well, Las Vegas is south and we're north.
That's correct.
But we have the capital.
Yes.
So we are very lucky to have that.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Well, is there anything else happening that our people would be interested in hearing?
There is going to be more, and well, we have the state fair coming this coming year for the
Alright.
sesquicentennial, which is the
Oh.
150-year anniversary of Nevada.
Right.
And so that's very exciting because the state fair, we've never had it here, and this is going to be a very exciting opportunity for us. So we're working forward on that. And that will be the end of July, first week in August.
Thank you. I was just going to ask you that.
yes.
Now, last week we had a very big weekend. We just celebrated 150th anniversary, didn't we?
149.
149th
Yes,
parade.
yes.
I mean, of Nevada being Nevada.
That's right.
But this was, what, the 75th parade we just had?
I believe so, and it was quite a weekend. We're in the restaurant business as well, and it was a very, very busy weekend, good economically for Carson City.
Oh, yes, we enjoy having our Nevada Day Parade here. It is just beautiful. And you know what people don't realize is that they are already working on the next parade right now.
That's right, exactly.
It just keeps going on and on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to be with them for 3 years, and so I used to be involved with the Nevada Day Parade on the board. And I was the one that greeted all the VIPs, and I had more fun. So, yes, they are working immediately. Right after the parade, they go right into the next parade that's going to happen.
That's right.
So listen, anything else going on? We have a lot of things going on every weekend out here in northern Nevada, don't we?
Yes, we do. And Les Miserables is coming up. A Western Nevada musical theater company will be performing that for several weekends. And it's a huge production. Stephanie Arigati does an outstanding job with that. And we're very excited to have that in our community. So.
Oh, that's great. I mean, you know, when we say northern Nevada, now we're just not talking about Carson City. We're talking Lyons County. We're talking Virginia City, which is, you got to go there. I keep telling people that.
That's right.
And then we got beautiful Lake Tahoe. And then we got Minden. And we got Gardenville. And we have Genoa. I mean, there are towns out of Carson City that people don't even realize it's only like 10 or 15 minutes away from us, even Reno. Am I about right on this?
That's exactly right, and that's why I refer to Carson City as a hub, because regionally we are so close to so many wonderful places to visit, and we see visitors from all over the world that appreciate the beauty that this area has, and many of them are attracted by, of course, that Western theme, and then the outdoor opportunities that we have here.
Oh, that's going to be great. Now that I want to ask you a couple of personal questions. Not
Uh-oh.
personal, darling, not personal. But I just wanted to know now, what is, after you're through with your supervising, what dreams do you have going on?
I have continual dreams. I have started and continually work forward on the greenhouse project in Carson City, so I will continue to forward those efforts. That feeds the in-need in our community, and it's part of an educational component with Carson High School, and it's also part of the flower baskets that you see that go down the center of town. But we're constantly expanding those opportunities, so I'll continue to work with that. I love to paint. I love to garden, but right now there's a lot of issues in the city that need to be dealt with. So of course that's an important part of my life, and I'm an interior designer as well. So
Oh my goodness.
I have those issues and those clients to deal with on a regular basis. So it keeps me busy.
She's not only beautiful, she is very talented. This is one lady, you might want to go on her website. You have a website, right?
I do not have a
You
website.
had emailed them.
I do have an email, and that's KarenAbowd@hotmail.com.
Well, that is going to be also at the end of the show. You'll find it on the credit, and they can go ahead and email you and ask you any questions from anywhere, right?
Yes, they may. And Norine, I have something to present to you.
You do?
I do.
What do you have?
Well,
Oh, I heard about this.
from Strathmore's Who's Who Worldwide Norine, now you have to get me right.
Eink.
Okay, producer and director. The recipient named is included in the 2013 edition. Acceptance is granted to individuals who have exemplified leadership and achievement in their occupation, industry, or profession. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. Would you all like to see that? This is a great honor. I want to thank Strathmore Worldwide for this honor. I have told you many a times, I am 74 years old. I am grandmother and great-grandmother. I have been in this business for over 20 years, but this is one of the most honorable, beautiful thing that I have ever received. This is something now my great-great-great-grandchildren will remember me when I leave this earth. And they'll always be able to go into the 2013 edition of Who's Who and read about their grandmother or great-great-great-grandmother, which one. And also there's a bio on me in there too. So thank you. I'm really honored that you were the one that presented it to me.
Congratulations.
Thank you, darling. I even have a surprise for you. Would you put this there a minute?
Sure.
Thank you. Karen, I want to thank you very much for coming today. And I want to get you started with the holidays. So here's a little gift from Northern Nevada today.
All right. Thank you so much.
And thank you for coming.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, everyone. How about a big hand for Karen? I would like to introduce you now to a wonderful waitress here at the Bamboo Garden Restaurant in South Carson City, Nevada. So when you come to Carson City, be sure to come to this famous restaurant. Now, this is a Saturday, so usually on a Saturday we have a lot of things going on in Northern Nevada, so a lot of people don't start coming for lunch till closer to dinner, I would say, around 2, 3, 4 o'clock, and we'll be gone by that time. But in the meanwhile, people are still coming in, and we're happy to have the guests that we do have. Now, the lady that's next to me is Karen, and I'll let her tell you who she is. Karen, tell us your last name and how long you've been working here.
My name is Karen Simpson, and I've actually only been working here a few months, but I've been eating here for 10 years because I love the food.
Oh, yes.
So, I'm a resident here in Nevada, and I love it here, and this is my favorite Chinese restaurant. So,
Well, that is the truth. I'll tell you why. This is the famous Bamboo Garden Restaurant. It's in Carson City, and we're all so lucky to have them. It is so famous. People come from all over. Some make reservations, some just walk in. And they also have takeout. And you have a beautiful variety of food for lunch and dinner and even sushi.
yes, we do. We have wonderful Chinese food. It's traditional Chinese food prepared by our chef, who prepares all of our food here. He even prepares our pot stickers, our wontons, our egg rolls, all by hand. So everything is freshly made, great tasting, and I can go on and on about the menu. Of course, you know that. So
I love it.
One of your favorites, crispy walnut shrimp. Let's see, Singapore noodles.
You got it.
Yeah, you got it.
You got that
And,
right.
everything is just excellent here, and sushi as well. All fresh, rainbow rolls, mountain rolls, and lily rolls, a big favorite. So everybody just loves to come and enjoy. Very friendly group. We just love our customers. So.
Oh, I know these customers over here are all wonderful. Hi, how are you, everyone? It's nice to see you all here. Thank you very much for coming today. You're going to be treated to a fashion show in a few minutes. And you look like you're going to have your hands full this afternoon, so I'm not going to keep you long. But how long has the restaurant been here?
The Song family opened the restaurant a little over 11 years ago. They decided to settle here in Carson City just because they really love the area, they love the people, and they really just wanted to bring good, fresh food to everyone here in the Carson Valley. So, yeah, a little over 11 years they've been doing business here.
Well, they are doing a great job.
Oh, yes, wonderful.
And that's a husband and wife, isn't it?
It is.
And her name is Carrie, and I'll get her at the end of the show.
Yeah.
She's shy, but you'll see her soon. She's a very, very nice lady, and so is her husband.
Yes.
I love the decor here. It is absolutely beautiful here.
Well, our customers come a lot and make comments about how lovely it is, and they love the music because it's peaceful and quiet, and they can just enjoy having a nice conversation with their friends and family. So, yeah, I love the decor as well, and the atmosphere is lovely too.
Now, forgive me on this next question because I get confused. You know, there's so many Chinese different styles.
Mm-hmm.
So what style then is this food here in Bamboo Garden?
That's a great question. I believe it's Mandarin.
Oh, Mandarin.
Yeah.
Okay, now when you say Mandarin, is that coming from a certain part of China?
Yes, the Carey's family is from Shanghai.
Oh, okay.
So that's where their cooking skills come from, and so is the chef is from Shanghai as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, then I wasn't wrong on that.
No, you weren't.
Because I go into different Chinese restaurants and I read a lot about them, but I get confused with all the ones that says, you know,
Right.
this is from there and this is from there.
Right.
Well, it's the same like if you're in Italy, as I've been told by my secretary and associate friend, Fifi, she tells me a lot that when we go to different different Italian restaurants, it comes from different parts of Italy.
Correct.
So it's the same thing with the Chinese food. then.
Correct. Very
Oh, well,
much so.
that's wonderful. You know what I like about your restaurant here is that you could have it your way. In other
Correct.
words, if you're on low sodium, or you can't have sodium, or you don't want, you don't do MSG.
There is a little MSG in some items. It's kind of required just to get the flavor up a little bit, but very little. We don't use very much MSG at all.
So is this information on the menu, or the people could ask?
The people can ask when they come in what would
Okay.
be work for them. And if they need to change an item, let's say there's something not on the menu. Let's say they see vegetable deluxe and they want to add chicken to it. Certainly. We can do and make adjustments as we need to, to suit their taste.
Oh, that's wonderful. I want to say goodbye to one of these girls right here. What is your name? Helena. Helena has to leave because she's in a soccer team, and we enjoy having you here, Helena, and your mother and father, and thank you very much. And maybe our cameraman, were you able to get them?
No.
Well, they were able to say hello to everyone, so be sure to watch our show.
And good
Bye-bye.
luck. Yeah. Be the winning team today.
They're cute.
Yes.
It's nice to
Nice
have
family.
customers like that. Well, you know what? Have I covered everything for you, or do you have some more information for
Well,
us?
I think I'd like to share a little bit of our hours here.
Please do.
We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. We serve lunch from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then dinner from 4 to 9. And one thing that I found very just caring from the Song family is with the economy today, they know that, not everybody can afford a lot, and there's, with people out of work and limited income, they every day offer from 11 to 4 a lunch special for $4.99. And that lunch special with the entree also comes soup, the choice of soup you want, the choice of rice you want, fried or steamed, and an egg roll and a wonton. So you get a full meal. And I just think that was just a lovely thing for them to do for the community. So
and I think the highest is about $7.
yeah, for lunch, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And dinner's a little more, but even not that much higher. So
Oh, it's worth it.
yeah, absolutely. And
I
the
I
food
have
is
your
excellent.
special many a times, and it's delicious. I think today it's something do chicken.
Today is our sweet and sour chicken.
Right, and it's delicious.
Yes, it's very good. One of my favorites.
Well, listen, Karen, I appreciate you for coming and talking to us. You have some customers now, and I'm going to let you get back to them.
Okay.
But before you go, we have a little gift for you.
You didn't have to do that.
We want to start your holiday off right. So happy holiday
you.
from Northern Nevada today.
Thank you, Norine. You're so sweet.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to get the owner at the end of the show.
Okay, back to
She's
work I
not
go.
going to get away.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Karen.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Now, I want to talk to you about, and we're so happy to have them back. There's two of them. There's a husband and wife team here, and they are called Don and Nadine. But I'm going to let Don tell you first what kind of musician he is, okay? And then I'll tell you a little bit about them. Hold on.
Well, thank you, Norine. I appreciate that, and thank you for having me on your show
We're
today.
welcome to have you here.
Nadine is not with me today, but that's okay. A lot of times we play together, and lately, last 3 or 4 years, I've been doing a lot of single work anyway because she's been busy with other projects. But we play country music, and we play the old classics, standards and old rock and roll, a lot of music out of the 60s and 70s, and kind of a big variety. A lot of times when we play dances in Gardnerville for the Senior Citizen Center especially, we try to get 6 or 7 decades of music, so we try to cram it all into one big performance.
Well, you know what, Don? You have been out on tour with Nadine, and we're so happy to have you back in Carson City, especially
Thank you.
with the holidays coming.
Yeah.
You're in such demand already, and but I understand you have still some opening for more events for the holidays.
Most of the holidays right now are kind of booked up, but we still have some in late December, right after the main holiday, right after Christmas itself. Yeah.
And we'll have all that information on the end of the show, too,
Yes.
on the credits.
Yes.
All right? Well, listen, I wanted to ask you, how long have you been in this business?
Longer than I really want to admit. Probably.
I bet.
Probably 50 years.
Has it been that long?
Absolutely. I started when I was in high school, and I was playing in bands all through high school, and then I actually played my way through college, all through my bachelor's degree, and continued on even into my professional life. I continued to play on the road at various times and weekends and that sort of thing. So I've been playing for the last 5 decades at least, yeah.
Well, I know when I was a musician and an agent and everything, I used to hire you for the Dayton Chamber events and some other
yes.
events,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
I?
We sure did. We had some variety bands up in Virginia City and Gold Hill. I remember that you did a show
Yes,
where
I
we
did.
featured several different groups, and that was quite a lot of fun. I remember that.
Well, you guys have been wonderful. You and Nadine are a wonderful, wonderful trio for a band.
We've been both. Yeah.
Band, double band. And you've always been just you two, right?
Yes, well, sometimes we've had the third. It was the reason why you were confused about the trio, because we did have a trio for a long time.
I thought you
and we
did.
called it Trilogy.
That's
and we were
right.
the KKBC band when the KKBC radio station was here, and then for KROW when that station was here. And then we worked a lot as a trio, and then sometimes with a fourth piece, and then just now Nadine and I are doing a lot of work just as a duo. And as I told you, since I'm doing a lot of senior activities, I'm doing a lot of singles these days because I have
that's great.
computer background music that I've programmed. It took me a year and a half to learn how to use a computer to do
I'm
all that.
still learning. Well, Don, I want to thank you very much for coming today and
you.
doing an interview. And before you leave, we'd like to give you a holiday
bless your
gift,
heart.
too.
Thank you so much.
And this is for all the services that you have given to our community. So thank you very much. And don't go away so long. You got to stay with us
okay.
in Northern Nevada.
I'll do that.
All
Thank you,
right,
Noreen.
thank you. Say hello to Nadine. Thank you very much. Now I'm back with the beautiful 3 lovely ladies from Carson Mall. The lady right here her name is Denise, and you are from the Bling for the King Jewelry. As
right.
you can see all these beautiful jewelry. You're going to see more on the models. We're so happy you're here today.
Thank you.
And the other partner is Brenda. Hi, Brenda. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
And this is Colleen, and this is where your beautiful clothes for the fashion for the holidays are. And boy, I mean, they are beautiful clothes. Wait till you see what I wear at the end of this whole show. You won't believe it. And you know what's so nice about it? You won't want to go to a department store, not after you go to these ladies' store in Carson City. And that is the Carson Mall. So let's see if we could get some answers here first. Now, I have both of them are the owners. So let me start with Brenda first. Brenda, tell me, how did you get started in being for the King?
Well, we wanted to just start a business. We have both been in medical most of our working lives, and we actually knew nothing about retail. But we had a lot of friends that came in and helped us out and gave us a lot of tips, and we just got together with God and we started this up.
I think it's beautiful too. Wait, I'm telling you, the jewelry is outstanding here. It's like being in New York. That's how I felt when I went in their store. Could I possibly say that these are like, I was just saying about New York and everything, Denise? There was in my days, and you all know my age, in my days, there was a store called The Imposter. And the Imposter were the copycat of jewelry that you would spend thousands and maybe, I don't know, more than that in New York. Well, you go into their store, and it's, to me, it's the same type of thing. And they're one of a kind almost, or maybe there's 2 or 3 of them. But they're just absolutely beautiful. Would that be the
Thank
way
you.
to describe it?
I think that's a great description because, we have jewelry that is different and it's unique, but it's very affordable. But we have had many comments from people that have come in that have looked at the jewelry and could not believe our prices. It's costume jewelry, but it looks real. So we've had a lot of good feedback.
So would we say the jewelry you're wearing is from your store?
It is.
Aren't they just beautiful? Look at that. And if you wear in New York, you could imagine how much you'd be paying for it. And look at this necklace. This necklace is something else. Isn't that a beautiful necklace? I think the cameraman is getting a good shot of that. Well, I'm not going to keep Denise. I'm going to talk to these lovely ladies.
Thank you.
But she's going to go and get our ladies ready, our models. So she'll be right back with our models. Thank you. Thank you, Denise. Now, this lovely lady sitting next to me is Colleen, and you have to go into this store. It is fabulous. Remember I said you will not want to go to a department store? This is where you go. And you know what else she has? She has beautiful pieces also that are from the safari, exotic animals and other things there too. And I'm going to let her tell you. So let's say hello to Colleen. Hi, Colleen.
Hi, thank you for having me here today, and I'm blessed to be with my friends from across the mall. We are at the north end of the Carson Mall, across from Bling for the King. You would enter by Boot Barn on the north end of the mall, and you'll find us both there. But you would call my shop eclectic. I have a little bit of everything. We have brand new items, we have photography, we have artwork. We just opened a safari room. It's an African arts and jewelry area. And my friend Norbert Yao brings items in from the Ivory Coast. We have 6-foot-tall giraffes that are carved from one piece of wood all the way down to a small piece of jewelry in there, and all very affordable.
Well, every time I walk in there, it's like walking walking into a candy store. I just can't get out of there. You go into the safari room, and then you got another room, and then you got another room, and then you got another room. I mean, you go in there, ladies, I would not rush it. You're going to need at least a good 2 hours to shop. I wouldn't rush it going into either one of these stores. They are like going into a candy store. I'm telling you, it is beautiful. If you haven't been there, people, you need to go in there. It's in Carson Mall, and they're right across from each other. Now, shall we get started with the fashion show?
I think we should.
All right. Our first model is coming out. Somebody wants to explain.
Lena from New York is wearing a festive red and black dress with a black beaded collar and oversized pockets. She tops it off with a short satin cardigan. Lena accents her outfit with a long necklace and matching earrings that have uniquely faceted stones. The stones actually catch the light and change color with whatever you are wearing.
You know, I just love that jewelry, Bernice. Tell us about it.
The jewelry that she is wearing.
Brenda.
Well,
I'm sorry.
it's just part of the collection that we have purchased throughout our travels for Bling for the King. But it's just a very light catching ensemble that she has. It really does match well with her sequins.
This is Haley Kerr. She's wearing a black chiffon dress with an overskirt of ruffle pleats, and it has a swing skirt bottom. She's also wearing a holiday necklace made for a princess with clear and red rhinestones and matching earrings.
I love that necklace. I'm coming to buy it.
Isn't that beautiful? She's wearing a wide, stretchy rhinestone bracelet. She's also carrying a red, sparkly clutch purse, which converts to an over-the-shoulder purse when the silver tone chain is attached. Around her shoulders is a red, shimmering holiday wrap.
Ah, look at this beautiful lady.
Hannah's back with us wearing a black, fitted Jennifer Martin dress from Bridger Mountain Boutique. Sounds expensive, but again, this is a budget-saving dream at $18 off the rack.
Wow.
She's wearing a cascading silver-toned leaf and rhinestone pattern necklace with matching earrings. Her bracelet is a uniquely shaped, sparkly and silver tone and black etching. The ring on her finger has a large crystal stone center inlaid with flowers and rhinestones. All this jewelry blends nicely together to make an unusual but elegant look. Her clutch purse is a shimmery gray with rhinestone accents.
I love the jewelry on her. Look at that bracelet. That bracelet just blends in nicely with that purse and the ring. I just love it. You really did very well, ladies.
Thank you.
Very nice. Here comes our next one.
Haley Green is wearing a blue sequin lace over satin dress with a peekaboo back. She tops the dress off with a
Wow.
satin shawl to keep off the chill. She's wearing a cascading silver-toned blue and rhinestone leaf pattern with matching earrings. Her unique stretch bracelet is made of multifaceted cobalt blue crystal beads in a charcoal chain design.
That necklace is absolutely beautiful. That is something you would see in New York, just like all the other jewelry you have. I have to go shopping after the show. So anyway, what else is going on? Anything new going on with you two on your stores?
Well, we'd like to announce that we're having an open house next Saturday, but we won't put the date out there, but if people are in town, any day is an open house in our store. But next Saturday, we're having the Anasazi Band, which the owner of the African art consigned to Bridger Mountain plays in a drum band, and they are absolutely fabulous. If everybody doesn't get up and dance, I will be surprised.
Well, what is the date? We can tell you.
Well, all right, it's November 9th, but
All
I
right.
thought if this is airing,
That's
I
all
would
right.
just tell people to come in anytime, and
That's fine.
we have drums in the store. You can play your own music. But we'll be having a little bit of appetizer type food and drink from 4:30 until 6 next Saturday, November 9th.
Fabulous, fabulous. If you are around Carson City next Saturday on the 9th, be sure, it is next Saturday, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Up fast.
Next Saturday, be sure to go to the fashion show out there. They'll have much, much more than we'll be able to do on the show. What's going on with you lately? How's your business and what's going on?
Oh, the business is doing quite well. We've been there for a little over 3 months now, and we're having a lot of fun. Just getting new ideas, and we'll be, along with this open house, we'll be doing that also. So we'll be decorating here pretty quick and getting all the lights up and getting some holiday themes out. So we're excited.
Well, did you have a lot of things happening in your store for Halloween?
We had the trick-or-treat night at the mall, and that's when everybody brought their kids in, and we all gave out candy, and that was a lot of kids. Wow.
That's all right. That's all right. We don't mind
It
that.
was great. Yeah. So everybody, all the stores got a lot of exposure because
Oh,
a lot of
yes.
people went through that mall with their kids.
And
So-
talking about the mall, there are restaurants in there, there's other unique stores, there's anything you want is in there. You have to go through there if you haven't. And you know why it's indoors? It's indoors because we have snow out here and it gets hot out here. And when you want to be cool and you want to be warm, you go inside the Carson Mall. But ladies and gentlemen, these are great stores. You could buy some beautiful, beautiful Christmas gifts. Just think out of the box what you want and get something unusual. Oh, we have another model. Look at her.
Hannah's all decked out in rhinestones and jeans. The jeans are Miss Me with bling studded pockets and a rhinestone studded off the shoulder top bivocal with a cross of rhinestones. On her wrist is an iridescent rhinestone studded stretch bracelet and iridescent swirling earrings with a rhinestone drop. She's carrying a black wristlet purse with rhinestone bling. She's also wearing black pirate boots to complete a chic outfit for the holidays.
I think it's a beautiful, beautiful style.
How
Look at
about
that.
this?
Norine's wearing a faux fur long jacket, which has 3 buttons down the middle. It has a collar that you can stand up and long sleeves with a cuff at the bottom. It's an absolutely wonderfully warm jacket, and I think she'll wear it well.
Now I'll tell you the secret about this coat. It's mine. In another payment. No, they had a layaway, and I've been making like $50 payments, and this coat was only $150. It's not real, but it is beautiful, isn't it? Wouldn't you say so, ladies?
Absolutely.
And that's what I mean. You need to go and see Colleen. She has real fur coats, really inexpensive, more so than you would see in a fur store. And she has sometimes coats like this, but I'm sorry, ladies, this one is taken. I'm afraid what I'm wearing here is something I've had for a long time, and I only bring it out for the holidays. And the jewelry is something I've always had. But I hope that you've enjoyed the fashion show, everyone. And I thank you very much for coming today. Now, I want to bring out all your models. Phoebe, would you help me with something? Phoebe is my wonderful, wonderful secretary and associated friend. This is
Lena.
Hi, Lena. You were beautiful. And Lena, I have a very special gift for you to start your holiday off. and I want to thank you for coming on our show. So thank you. Isn't she wonderful, everyone? And you are? Hi, Hannah. And we thank you very much for coming on the show. You make a beautiful model, and you might think about this for the career. And here, this is a little gift for us, too, for being on the show today. Thank you. And this is?
Haley.
Haley, I love your necklace. Like I said, I think it's sold. And the earrings. Anyway, Haley, I want to thank you again for being on our show. You make a beautiful model, too. Thank you, darling. Hi, and you are?
Haley.
Haley, I love that jewelry, and you made a beautiful model, too. And with that, we want to wish you a very happy holiday, and thank you again for being on our show. All right. And ladies, before you take off, Denise, I have a little gift for you here. And this is from us for you for your holiday to get started. You're welcome. Thank you for coming on the show today. Would you join over there too? Brenda, my darling, I want to thank you very much for coming on the show, and happy holiday, and we love you very much. So everybody want to say goodbye to her too? Thank you. And Colleen, I want to thank you for all the beautiful clothes you give to Carson City, and we're looking forward to doing more shopping with you in the Carson Mall. So thank you. Thank you. And happy holiday.
I have a little gift for you.
Oh, my goodness.
For the King and Bridger Mountain.
Oh, isn't that lovely? I even get a lovely gift. Thank you. Now, I think I have some more gifts here. Carrie, my darling Carrie, she is your hostess of this beautiful restaurant. Everybody want to say hello? She has great food here, doesn't she? Carrie, I know that you're shy, but we want to thank you very much for letting us do the show here. And this is a little bit of a holiday gift for you, and that we love you.
Thank you.
And I love your restaurant. Thank you, darling. All right, I have a couple more gifts over at the table. Must be one for the little girl. This is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet Fifi. Fifi, get over here. She is shy. How about a big welcome for her? I have to give her this lovely gift for not just being a friend, for being a wonderful, well, she likes to call it an associate, but actually, if I didn't have her as a secretary for all this time, from all my shows, it would have been very difficult. And I want to thank you, Fifi, because you are always there for me, and I love you. And do you know her birthday is the same day as my birthday? Now, isn't that really something? 2 years apart. 2 years apart. Thank you, darling. And I have something for, no, there's one more. Well, there is a gift for our greeter, but we can't seem to find it right now. Okay, but we do have one for her. And I want to thank all of you. Thank you for coming here to the Bamboo Garden Restaurant in Carson City, Nevada. And we hope that we have not disturbed your lunch in any way. I would like to make a comment. I always do a comment before the ending of the show. I have a co-host, but she is ill today. Her name is Alison Williams. She has been a great co-host. We love her very much. We miss her today. I also have a gift for her. But she is more than that. I'm hoping you understand this show and all my shows for the past 20 years has been me and my crew of volunteers. We do not get paid for this show. Unfortunately, I guess you're all getting to know and understand what I'm about ready to say. This is the end of Northern Nevada Today TV show. Because of sponsors and times getting harder and harder, this show could not stay on without sponsors. It takes 12 sponsors to keep this show going every month. But I want to thank everyone in Nevada, every one of my viewers. I would like you to come out here to Northern Nevada. I want to thank all my sponsors, my past sponsors, my present sponsors, and all my guests for the past 20 years. So I want to thank you again all for coming to Bamboo Garden. And if you're ever in our area, we would love to see you. You might even think of moving here, bring your business, or being here as a tourism. You would never be bored here in Northern Nevada. Come on out, especially when it starts snowing. It'll be great. All right, with that, I want to say thank you, everyone. Happy holiday, everyone. And go on to the Carson Mall and do your Christmas shopping. That means you guys, too. You won't be disappointed. Thank you again from Alison and I. Goodbye, and good luck to all of you. Thank you.